Zelensky says upcoming UAE trilateral talks will focus on land issues between Ukraine, US, and Russia. In Davos, President Volodymyr Zelensky announced that Ukraine will soon join the United States and Russia for trilateral negotiations in the United Arab Emirates aimed at ending the war. The proposal follows a brief meeting with President Donald Trump at the World Economic Forum, where Trump praised the encounter. U.S. envoy Steve Witkoff, traveling alongside Jared Kushner, departed for Moscow to discuss the remaining hurdles with Vladimir Putin, expressing optimism that the dispute has been narrowed down to a single, solvable point. Zelensky clarified that the unresolved matter concerns the future status of eastern Ukraine, emphasizing that any agreement must involve Russian willingness to compromise. He stressed, "It's all about the land," indicating that territorial questions remain the core obstacle. Washington's draft plan envisions a demilitarized, free trade zone in the Donbas region in return for firm security guarantees for Kiev. Witkoff said the United States would follow up the Moscow talks with a visit to Abu Dhabi, where working groups will address both military and economic dimensions. Zelensky also hinted at a new U.S. security pledge secured from Trump, though details will have to be approved by both the U.S. Congress and the Ukrainian parliament. The president warned that any peace framework will still rely on a Trump backstop and cited the coalition of the willing, led by Britain and France, as a monitoring force on the ground. He criticized European partners for lacking the political will to act decisively against Russia, contrasting their stance with that of the United States. Zelensky's journey to Davos was postponed after massive Russian missile strikes crippled Kiev's power, water, and heating systems during the harshest winter in 4 years of the conflict, leaving thousands of apartments without heating. He noted that a 20-point U.S. plan is 90% complete, and that Kiev is prepared to pull its troops back up to 40 km from the portions of Donetsk it still holds, creating an economic corridor in Donbas if Russia matches the move. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov confirmed ongoing talks with American envoys but did not comment on the likelihood of a deal. He reiterated Russia's ambition to retain control over the whole Donbas and the seized Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, which remains a major sticking point. Zelensky named senior Ukrainian officials, National Security Council head Rustem Umerov, Intelligence Chief Kyrylo Budanov, Chief of Staff Andriy Ihnatov, and negotiator David Arakhamia, who will accompany him to the Emirates, underscoring the seriousness of the upcoming diplomatic effort.